My name is Elena Vasquez. For 18 years, my daughter Sofia believed I clocked in at 6 a.m. at the old textile mill on the edge of town, operated the same noisy loom for 12-hour shifts, came home smelling of machine oil and exhaustion, and stretched every paycheck to cover rent, groceries, and her school supplies. She never questioned it. Why would she? I made sure the story fit perfectly. Faded overalls hanging by the door, calloused hands I never hid, a lunchbox with the same peanut butter sandwich every day, and a tired smile that said, "This is life, mija. We make do." She grew up kind, hardworking, grateful. She helped with dishes without being asked, tutored younger kids for extra cash, and dreamed big: college, a career in architecture, a life beyond the cracked sidewalks of our neighborhood. I was proud of her every single day, and I kept my secret locked tighter than the safe in the basement closet she never knew existed. The truth, I hadn't worked at the mill since Sofia was 2. That job ended the day I walked out after the foreman tried to dock my pay for a broken thread I didn't cause. Instead, I started night classes in business administration at the community college, then online certifications in supply chain management, logistics, and international trade. By the time Sofia was in kindergarten, I was consulting for small manufacturers on the side. By elementary school, I had my own firm. Quiet, no flashy office, just a laptop, a phone, and connections I built one handshake at a time. Today, at 48, I own a mid-sized logistics company that moves goods across 3 continents. We handle contracts for brands you see in every mall. Annual revenue hovers around $80 million. My personal take-home, after taxes and reinvestments, is about $320,000 a month. I live in the same 2-bedroom apartment we've had since she was born. I drive a 12-year-old sedan. My clothes come from clearance racks. My phone is 5 years old. The money goes into index funds, real estate I buy anonymously through trusts, scholarships for kids from our old neighborhood, and a college fund for Sofia that she thinks came from a lucky grant. Why hide it? Because I grew up watching relatives destroy themselves the moment money appeared. Cousins who bought houses they couldn't afford, uncles who gambled it away, friends who changed overnight into people who measured love by price tags. I swore Sofia would never learn value from a bank statement. She would learn it from effort, from kindness, from knowing that dignity isn't for sale. Then came the phone call. "Mom," Sofia said one Thursday evening, her voice higher than usual, "Javier's parents want to meet you, properly. They're flying in from Miami next weekend. They booked a table at La Perla, the fancy one downtown, Saturday at 7. Please come." Javier, her boyfriend of 2 years, the one with the perfect smile, the MBA, the job at his father's private equity firm. I'd met him a handful of times. Polite, charming, always paid for dinner even when I insisted. But his parents? I'd only seen photos on Sofia's phone. Dr. Rafael Montenegro, plastic surgeon to the stars, and his wife Isabella, former model turned philanthropist. Their Instagram was a gallery of yachts, charity galas, and vacation homes in Aspen and Capri. I felt the familiar prickle at the back of my neck, the same one I got before a high-stakes negotiation. "Of course, mija, I'll be there." Silence on her end. Then, softly, "They asked about you. I told them you work at the factory, that we've always kept things simple. I hope that's okay." My chest tightened. Not anger, at least not yet, just the quiet realization that my daughter still saw me as the woman who needed protecting from judgment. "It's fine, Sofia. I'll wear something nice." I hung up and stared at the wall. The framed photo of us at her high school graduation, me in a secondhand dress, her in a cap and gown, both grinning like we'd won the lottery. Maybe we had. Saturday arrived. I chose my outfit carefully. The navy polyester dress I'd bought for her quinceañera 10 years earlier, now slightly faded at the seams. Flat black shoes with a worn heel, no jewelry except the thin gold chain Sofia gave me for Mother's Day when she was 12. I pulled my hair into a low bun, skipped makeup beyond lipstick, and carried the same canvas tote I'd used since the mill days. The restaurant was everything I expected. Crystal chandeliers, white tablecloths, waiters in tuxedos gliding like ghosts. La Perla didn't print prices on the menu. A single appetizer could cost what I used to earn in a week at the factory. Sofia spotted me first. She rushed over in a sleek emerald dress, hair swept up, diamonds in her ears, gifts from Javier, I assumed. She hugged me tightly. "You look beautiful, Mom." I smiled. "You look like a dream." Javier stood beside her, handsome in a charcoal suit. He kissed my cheek. "Elena, thank you for coming." Then I saw them. Rafael Montenegro, tall, silver at the temples, Rolex glinting under the lights. Isabella, elegant in red silk, pearls the size of grapes, smile practiced and perfect. They rose as we approached. Rafael extended a hand, firm but brief. Isabella air-kissed both cheeks. "Elena, we've heard so much. Please sit." They had placed me at the end of the table, farthest from the window view. Sofia sat between Javier and me. Isabella launched in immediately. "So, Elena, she tells us you work in manufacturing?" "Textiles," I replied softly, folding my hands in my lap. "I run a loom. Been there almost 20 years. Rafael nodded slowly. "Admirable. Honest work. Not everyone has the discipline." Isabella tilted her head. "It must be difficult, long hours, physical strain, and raising Sofia alone. We admire your strength." Sofia shifted uncomfortably. "Mom's always been amazing." "Of course," Isabella said quickly. "We just want to make sure our children are aligned. Javier's future is very demanding. Travel, networking, appearances. We wouldn't want any complications." The word hung there like smoke. Rafael cleared his throat. "We've looked into the neighborhood. Charming, but perhaps not ideal long-term. Have you thought about relocating, Elena? Somewhere quieter?" I kept my eyes down. "I like where we are. It's home." Isabella smiled pityingly. "Home is important, but stability matters more. Javier and Sofia will need support, emotional, financial. We've helped them with the down payment on their condo already, a small gesture." Sofia's cheeks flushed. "Mom, they didn't have to." "It's nothing," Rafael interrupted smoothly. "Family helps family, and we consider you family now, or soon, we hope." The waiter arrived. Isabella ordered for the table. Foie gras, truffle risotto, wagyu, a bottle of Bordeaux that cost more than my monthly factory rent. When he reached me, she leaned forward. "Something simple for Elena, perhaps. The pasta primavera. Light, easy on the budget." I nodded meekly. "That sounds perfect." Dinner progressed like a slow-motion car crash. Isabella talked about their villa in Tuscany, Rafael's speaking engagements at medical conferences, Javier's promotion prospects. Every sentence circled back to money, how much things cost, how much they were worth, how much Sofia would need to keep up. At one point, Isabella turned to me directly. "Elena, forgive my frankness. We love Sofia, truly, but Javier's world is elevated. We worry about the adjustment for both of you." Sofia whispered, "Mom." I touched her hand under the table. "It's okay." Rafael leaned in. "We've discussed it. We'd like to help. A monthly allowance for you, Elena, say 2,000? Enough to ease the burden. In return, perhaps some space. Sofia will be busy. Weddings, honeymoons, our events. We don't want you feeling out of place." The bribe landed like a slap wrapped in silk. Sofia's eyes filled with tears. Javier looked mortified. I took a slow sip of water. My voice, when it came, was no longer small. $2,000 a month, I repeated. Generous. Isabella smiled, relieved. "We think so." I set the glass down. "May I ask a question?" "Of course," Rafael said. "How much did the down payment on the condo cost?" He blinked. 300,000. Why? "And the ring Javier gave Sofia?" Isabella answered proudly. 85,000, vintage Cartier. I nodded. "Impressive. You've invested, let's say, $400,000 so far in their future." Rafael frowned. "Approximately." "When you love your children," I said quietly, "you don't hold back." Isabella beamed. "Exactly." I looked at her. "Then let me tell you what love looked like for me." The table went still. 18 years ago, I began, I was a single mother working double shifts at a textile mill, Minimum wage, no child support. My Sophie's father left before she was born. My family said I'd ruined my life. I slept 4 hours a night so I could study. I learned English perfectly. I learned software no one else in the factory understood. I started consulting, small jobs at first, then bigger. I built a company from my kitchen table. Today, it moves cargo worth billions. I earned $320,000 a month net. Silence. Sophia gasped. "Mom?" she whispered. I pulled out my phone, opened my banking app, and turned the screen toward them. The balance stared back. 8 figures, liquid. Raphael's face drained of color. Isabella's hand flew to her pearls. I live simply because I want Sofia to value people, not portfolios. I let her think I was a factory worker so she would never feel entitled, so she would fight for herself. And she did. She earned every scholarship, every internship,